Okay, so today we're going to talk about the topic of special lines. And so most of the lines we've created have had something what we call a slope, and we're going to talk and get into that. But we have two different types of special lines. We have a line that is something what we call parallel with the x-axis. All right. And then we have another line that is parallel with the y-axis, which means it goes the same direction. And these are special lines. These special lines have special equations. So the first one here, right, if it goes parallel with the y-axis, it is a y is equal to some value. Okay, we'll say in this case it's 3. We don't know what it is. Okay, which means the x value is not there. You don't see an x anywhere. But y must always be equal to 3. Okay, and you're saying, well, it's parallel with the x-axis. Why is it y equals? Because at every single one of these points on this line, y is always equal to 3, no matter where we go. If we look at the other line that goes up and down, it's going to be x is equal to, we'll also say it's 3. We don't really know because I didn't really graph it nicely. And the same idea is, even though it's parallel with the y-axis, every single point on this line should have the same x value. Okay? And so these equations that we're looking at will always be missing one of our variables. So in the case of y is equal to 3, x can be anything, because it's not even in our equation, right? So it doesn't matter what x is as long as y is equal to 3. The other equation will have x is equal to 3, there's no y. So y can be anything, because as long as x is equal to positive 3, we're good to go. So let's go ahead and look at a few. This is actually pretty quick and short, right? So the first one I started off with, oh, look at it, y is equal to 3, okay? So I have to plot 2 points to get a line. It's natural to go to the intercept, which will be 0, 3, because that just kind of makes sense. It's right on the graph. From here, it's whatever else you want. I'm going to pick negative 3, 3, but you can pick whatever you want. And once I have those 2 points, I can go ahead and graph my line. You can pick any value of x you want. If you want x to be positive 1/2, you go for that. It doesn't matter. All right. Going ahead and looking at x is equal to negative 2. Again, it's natural to go for that intercept. Oh, negative 2. All right. And then as long as x is negative 2, y can be anything. So I'm going to say, okay, negative 2, negative 4. I'm going to go down here. Draw my line. And I'm done. So as long as you have 2 points, you're good to go. X is equal to 1/2. All right. So here I scaled my graph differently, and I scaled it so I would have the option of a half. So again, most of us will go for the intercept, which is 1/2, 0. And then you can pick any other value. I'm going to say, okay, 1/2, 2. And come up here and go ahead and draw my line. It's helpful if you let me know what points you plotted. But as long as this line goes up and down, we're good to go. The other one might think it looks complicated. It's really not. Y is equal to 3 minus 1, which is really saying y is equal to 2. And again, I'm going to go and use my intercept. And then I'll pick another point, let's say 3, 2. because I know this line is one of my special lines. I graph it and I'm good to go. So go ahead and do the practice. This is really short today, and I will see you in the next video.